Alright, so the next item on my New York list, Ali tweeted me and wants me to find good Melbourne-style coffee somewhere in Manhattan because we are coffee snobs. So I'm on my way right now to somewhere that should deliver that. Alright, so this is Josh Evans from Two Hands Cafe and Restaurant, which we're standing at right now. This is the one in Tribeca. I've been sent to you to find a coffee that is sort of like Melbourne style. It's very hard to get a good coffee like this in New York. Is that right?
It is. I mean, over the past few years, there's been a few cafes that have opened up and they're providing good quality coffee. In my time in New York, I've realized over the past 6 months that you can get a good coffee, but it's hard to find a good coffee that's paired with good food.
Right. You like New York? You love living here?
I do. There's a real buzz about New York, and I get asked that question a lot. And I think what is special about New York is that everyone's here for a similar reason. I feel there's a lot of opportunity in New York. No one's born and raised, or majority of people aren't born and raised in Manhattan.
Yeah.
So they've come from all areas of the world, including Australia. It's getting more popular, I think, for Australians.
Yep.
And I love the buzz.
Yeah, it's good to, not only hear an Australian accent, but walk in here and you've got, it's a very Melbourne-style cafe, like great food and great espresso coffie. You can get a great flat white, so I feel right at home in the middle of Manhattan.
Yeah, it does.
Which is really cool.
Yeah, you're right. And I've always, since moving to New York, the last 6 months, it's been a home away from home.
Yep.
And the more and more Australians coming over here and starting restaurants, cafes, bars, it really is we're building a little community and we're all helping each other out. There's a Facebook group of Australians in NYC, and we do hospitality really, really well. I've always said that Melbourne especially, and Sydney, that we've got some really special cafes, and I think we're setting the tone for the rest of the world in that area. New York do their bars really, really well.
Yeah.
And London do their pubs really well. But I think New York's going to be a really, really special place for cafes in the next few years to come. Come in and say g'day. Order a flat white, and we'll serve it up pretty quickly for you, and have some good banter. Really, at the end of the day.
Okay, this is Two Hands Cafe and Restaurant in Tribeca. This is Josh Evans.
G'day, how you doing?
A fellow Aussie over here who's brought Melbourne-style coffee. I got a flat white to New York, and it is so good after drinking Starbucks for a few days. Nothing against Starbucks, but this is amazing. It's like being back home.
Good stuff.
Awesome.
Nice.
Thanks, man.
All right, see you later.